adventurous in my previous relationship. She would have at least started with a theme that would at least presented herself this type of behavior.
And so I would say that now is a good time um, to market the situation and make herself seem as the victim when in fact she was fully aware of that her husband was cheating and she wanted to keep him, you know, and she watched her husband have sex with other women. So
I mean, I'm curious. Did she walk into that situation full minded and open to the possibility of this going on? Or was she like really truly blindsided? You know what I'm saying? Because I think that if she was really for it, right, she would have started off in the beginning. Like, I've always been a person who was curious. I've always been, open and, adventurous in my previous relationship. She would have at least started with a theme that would at least presented herself this type of behavior. But from the way she had presented and also the videos from before, like how she looked, she was never well kept. She never looked like a kept woman. She looked kind of crazy in some of the
She was
videos
a
she had
she was a
before.
broken woman. She was
Yeah,
broken.
yeah. But was she broke? But see, when she was introduced, I'm curious, was she broken prior? Because it seems to me, that's why I gave those two scenarios. She must have been broken prior to their, the development of their relationship, or he broke her at some point in their relationship.
No,
20, what was you gonna ask?
I was gonna say, damn man, shit, I should have wrote it down. But you said that she what did you say? God damn it. What did you say?
I think that it's a marketing ploy.
Okay. So I disagree, because do you really believe that she watched those videos? I think she was trying to save a marriage. I think you're absolutely right. She was trying to keep her husband, but I don't think that was in a way that you believe that it was, where she was watching this man have sex because she was cool with it. I don't think she was ever cool with it. You know what I mean? I think that was just her reaction of, my man is out here sleeping with other women. What is it about them that makes him want to sleep around with them instead of me?
She was obsessed with other women sleeping with her husband.
That's not what she said.
She did it multiple times.
But that's not what she said. She said
But
that
that's what her behavior was.
she knew other women. That's because she was trying to compare herself with them. She wasn't obsessed with watching them, like seeing her man sleep with other women and getting off on it. She was broken and saying, how do I keep my man? Do I do what they do? Do I move like they move? I mean, am I the only one that got that from this?
Stop. Let that sit there.
What a woman.
My page where it's like, I have a post that says, I knew her body better than I knew my own.
Stop. Let that sit there. You said you knew another woman's body better than you knew your own.
Yes, several women. I knew several other women's bodies better than I knew my own. And I spent a lot of time, like I went in such a deep hole where I was like studying these women. I would go to their profiles and I would study their pages and like what they wear. I knew when they had met up. So I watched their videos of them having sex. So I would try to imitate that. Good. And recreate that in our relationships so that he could choose me and want me.
Yeah, and she was in competition with them.
That is a low point to be, and I'm tearing up a little bit because I hate that I even got to a point where that was a thing, but that it was just that. And so I knew several other women's bodies better than I knew my own. I completely lost myself. I became a shell of myself. I tried to imitate their hair, their actions, even sexual things that I had seen him doing with them. I tried to recreate that in our life when we were engaged, and none of it amounted to anything.
That's called obsession.
But with that, who presented her the videos? Who presented her the videos?
That's
Who
not well.
recorded themselves doing a sexual act with multiple different women at different points in time, and presented the video and was like, "This is what I like. This is what I enjoy, and this is what I."
No, I think what he did was he did it. What's crazy is he did it live in front of us. He confessed to her live on camera. I think he did exactly what he thought he was trying to be.
That's not what was asked.
No. I had a point that I was
like most women and went through his stuff.
She said
she probably went through his
in her own words. He said she studied. That's an obsession.
Obsession and competition can both be true.
Yeah,
you can be in competition and be
obsessed.
If you're in competition with somebody, you're obsessed with trying to beat them.
And it can all be fueled by your insecurities, your personal insecurities.
That's very fair. My statement was that I think that it's a part of a marketing because, she decided to go on his particular show. You know what I'm saying? Let me explain why real quick, and I'll end for sure. The reason why I say that it's a marketing tool is because are y'all familiar with his platform?
No.
Okay. For those that are not familiar with his platform, he is and I'm a little biased, like I know somebody that knows him, right? And so I'm a little close to the scenario more than others. And so his show is about finding a wife. That's the name of his show, right? And he brings on typically married couples that talk about their relationships, how they're doing well, and how did they find their wife or husband. And then there was a viral clip where the lady lost her. She's a comedian. She lost her wig. I don't know if y'all remember that one. It was on his show, okay, and it went viral, right? And he blew up because of that, okay. And so he kind of segued into some other avenues. But typically what he is talking about is how to have a healthy marriage and how to look for a spouse.
Well, I would think
that's why I say that it's a marketing ploy.
I wouldn't say that it's a marketing ploy. I think that he probably did. Maybe he reached out to her. I can't assume her intentions. You know what I mean? I think it's unsafe to assume her intentions behind her going out of her. You know what I mean? Because we've seen her unravel on camera. So, you know what I mean? This ain't the first time she's made a video. As a matter of fact, shout out to AP, the accountability partner. Now, even though he says he doesn't feel sorry for her, but he even went on to say that before she ever got with him, she used to compete with his college girlfriends to try to get with him. So this isn't new to her.